I'm here to commemorate the 1 year anniversary of a very momentous occasion in my life. 1 year ago today, on February 3rd, 2008, I saw my very first Jonas Brothers concert at Gibson Amphitheater in Universal City. It was amazing. And I know you're thinking, well, cool, you went to a concert, great. But it really was a big deal in my life because it started this amazing thing. Because before that concert, I liked the Jonas Brothers. After that concert, I came out of there thinking, oh my god, how long have they been that awesome, you know? And it was a great day. It was the first time I ever heard a little bit longer, and it was amazing, and it touched my heart. And I bought this t-shirt, and I wear it all the time. And, you know, after that, my life hasn't been the same. I started, talking to more Jonas Brothers fans online, and because of them, I've made some really great friends that I don't want to think about what my life would be like without these people. And it's also, their songs, I've listened to them on a lot of really bad days, and, when you're listening to really good music that you like, a bad day doesn't always seem as bad. And I owe them so much thanks because of all they've given me. And that concert, it was like one of the funnest days of my life. And that summer, when I went to my, second and third concert, and July 12th and July 15th, they were amazing too, but there's nothing that's like the first time. And I had really crappy seats at the first concert, and I could hardly see them from where I was, but I heard them, and I felt this sense of camaraderie, and I was jumping up and down and singing along, and it was just a great day. It was the When You Look Me in the Eyes tour 2008, and it was just amazing. Like when they did Pushing Me Away, and Joe gets to that, and we're falling faster now, and it falls through the stage. I was like, oh, it was amazing. And when I came home from that, I started looking for YouTube videos of them and seeing, wow, they're always this awesome in concert. And I hadn't even seen any of their YouTube videos that they post. And I mean, that concert, it was a spur of the moment thing for me. I decided 2 days before then, I was like, I think I'm going to see the Jonas Brothers in concert. And then I went on their MySpace page to see what were their dates, if they had anything coming up near me. And 2 days later, they had a show not close, but 2 hours away. And I went on eBay, I found a pair of seats. They were not good seats, but I did not care. I was there, and I was so stoked. And it was just an all-around fun day, and I wasn't having a really good go of things at that time, and that was the first good day I'd had in a long time. And after that, I came home, I found their first album on eBay, and I paid an arm and a leg for it, and I still think that it was worth every penny. And, everything that I did after that, nothing compared to how much fun I had that day. And I didn't even care, And I still don't. And they're still, a huge part of my life, and they're such a great band, they're great guys, and, I owe a lot of how much I like them to that day. And I'm ever grateful that I took that chance to go there that day, because if I hadn't, I may not have felt the need to go see them in July when they were on the Burning Up tour, which was absolutely amazing. I may not have felt the need to get their album the first day it came out and make a crazy long YouTube video about it. And, I'm so amazed that it's been a year. It's been a long year, and they've been a big part of it for me, and I haven't even met them. And I think that's so cool when someone you don't even know can affect you that much. And they have that effect. Yeah. And like, it's not like I wasn't a fan before I saw them, because I was. You know, I had their self-entitled CD, and I'd been liking them ever since, well, just about ever since I first heard their Mandy song. Mandy was the song, well, the song that actually hooked me was Poor Unfortunate Souls. And when I'm being perfectly honest, I didn't like Year 3000 at first, but they somehow wore me down. And every time I heard that song, I liked it a little more. And I like them a lot now. It started with the first song, the first two that I really liked were Poor Unfortunate Souls and Mandy, and that was back at the end of 2006. And then I went all of 2007 being a casual fan, and then 2008 hit and wham! And it hasn't been the same ever since. And I'm kind of scared of how much worse it could get, or, and I guess depending on how you look at it, how much better. So, you know, if I know some of you guys are Jonas Brothers fans as well, and I know some of you probably aren't, but whatever. And, you know, if you are, you know, I would love to hear about your experience that really hooked you about them. And if you're not a fan of them, I'd like to hear about, you know, any experience with any band that you've had, like a similar experience where they just hooked you all of a sudden. You know, because I like hearing those kind of stories. And, so, yeah, that's that. And, in a completely unrelated note, since I'm here in this video, I'm just gonna say that, for any of you that happen to have been watching my contest and have entered it, I will have winners posted really soon, and I'll let you know about the prizes, and we're gonna talk about that later. So